Alright, it seems like I am live. Hello everyone and welcome to another stream. So today, we'll be trying to finish off Dark Souls 1's SL1 run that we have been doing right now. And we're gonna be basically trying to get the final 3 bosses that are left for me. And while we're at it, let's also try to not die on these stupid things. But I suppose that this is a decent time to start the stream today, I suppose. But anyways, so we're only left with defeating Manus, Calamite, and then Gwyn. So once we are able to do that, then we can finally move on to something else on our channel. Though to be honest, this Dark Souls 1, SL1 run, it has taken like a lot less time than I was actually expecting it to take. But then again, if any bosses can actually make us get stuck, it's definitely these two. So let's see if we can actually get rid of them in this stream. Though to be honest, I'm not gonna lie, quite the wishful thinking. But hopefully we can glitch it out somehow. But let's go ahead and try and not lose our 10 humanities over there, because I'm not gonna lie, Manus has insane levels of health for Dark Souls 1 standard. And the only way to get rid of that is keeping all our boosts intact basically, which clearly I'm not the best at doing. But anyways, okay, if she's not looking, let's just get rid of her quickly. Honestly, this is the path I should really take. Yes, it wastes one of my Estus flasks, which I can actually kindle this bonfire, but it would be like a waste of humanity, and I kind of want to preserve all this stuff just in case we lose it. And for anybody wondering, I'm going to not use the Manus cheese over here that you can do. So without further ado, let's go right in, see how well we do against Manus, and see if we can basically beat the DLC today. But anyways, alright, so there he is. Okay, oh my god, he's immediately starting with the bang, huh? Alright dude, sure dude, alright. Okay, alright, let's do this. Alright, what is he doing? Okay, cool. Alright, does that. Okay, oh my god. Okay, never mind. Okay, so landing Great Combustion is going to be definitely difficult on this guy. But honestly, I think even my club should do decent damage, because Manus is most weak to fire. So unfortunately, his physical resistances are all equal. So it is what it is, dude. But any freaking ways, we're just gonna try and do him, and see how we do. I'm gonna try and do him hitless as well, by the way, for those of you who do not know. We have basically been trying in this entire stream to get every single boss hitless done, and for the most part we have done that. I've only made an exception for some of the bosses. But don't worry about that too much. They are bosses that you all can easily guess. So but anyways, also, who the hell just died? Okay, I mean, sure dude, not that the souls matter too much, it's more my humanity that matters the most. But I guess I can just consider that gone at this point. So it is what it is, dude. Anyways, how does she not know that I'm here? A bit weird if you ask me, but I guess it is what it is. But anyways, welcome Arcane, welcome to the stream, my dude. Okay, sure dude, have a safe drive or work, whatever you're doing, and hope to see you when you get home. Though hopefully we just end the DLC right over here, but I'm not gonna lie, that's quite the wishful thinking. But anyways, let's see if I can actually beat this boss. But let's see. Okay, first of all, where are my goddamn souls? Okay, never freaking mind, I got hit. And I couldn't even roll, never mind. Alright, well, that's loss of 10 humanities, but it is what it is. Okay, you know what, I'm gonna pop my 10 humanities later. First, I'll at least try to get the rhythm on what the hell we're actually supposed to do in order to even survive this fight. Because this fight is going to be absolutely crazy. Manus has a shit ton of health, and he also has lingering hitboxes, which is something that we all love, obviously. Which is why they brought that stuff back in later games, definitely. But yeah, you know, let's just keep that, what do you call it, complaining fuel out of here, and yeah, let's try and beat this one. But anyways, how are you all doing? Hope you're all doing well. Honestly, I was just thinking of what other things I could do, what do you call it, after I beat Dark Souls 1 SL1. I have some ideas. So some of the ideas that I want to do after we did, complete this run. So the first thing I would like to do is do a base Vitality Sekiro run. Although if that's not on the options, we could also do, what do you call it, Lies of P Ergo level 1 run as well. Because why not? I've never tried Lies of P on Ergo level 1, nor that I've, seen how it's actually even done. But yeah, I feel like that should be something that is, probably fun. Other than that, there's also the Dark Souls 2's Illusory Ring Challenge, which, yeah, that's very difficult, I would say. And, but hey, it would be something cool to get if, we can get it. But yeah, I'm not gonna be, pretend that, it's gonna be something that we can do instantly. But yeah, also other than that, there was another idea I had. I just don't remember it at this point, unfortunately. Anyways, okay, avoid this. Alright, okay, my god, my Chaos Club does absolutely nothing to this dude. But anyways, alright. Okay, never freaking mind, I got hit. Alright, whatever. Let's just get out of here real quick. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, getting a hits on Manus is definitely gonna be tough. Also, the fact that Power Within does not give me enough boost without the RTSR, which, you know what, let's just worry about that once we learn Manus. Because, yeah, this is the boss that I feel like I need to learn to do hitless. Because I don't think I ever did him hitless on my first SL1 run. I think Artorias I definitely did hitless when I first did Dark Souls 1 on SL1. But, yeah, I don't remember doing the same for Manus. Because, yeah, I was using the Fap Ring at the time, which obviously I'm not using at this point. So to be honest, we could definitely make use of it, just for the extra stamina that it gives. Obviously, HP doesn't matter because, well, we want to do the boss hitless, so... But yeah, anyways, let's see how long it takes us, and yeah. See if we can get Manus hitless. Also, I'm not sure if I should, what do you call it, kindle my flame entirely. Or like, kindle my bonfire, because I didn't do that because it would cost me some humanity. Though it's not like I don't have humanity. I did, took some time to farm some of the humanities from these floating humanities that we have in this area. But, yeah, even then, I'm not too sure. Because, like, even once I learn Manus, I feel like it will take some time before we can actually, like, do the dude hitless. So, yeah, may have to still preserve as much humanities as possible. But any freaking ways, alright. Let's see what he does. Alright. Any follow-up attacks? No. Alright, cool. Okay. Alright, cool. Alright, avoid that. Okay, at least got half of the HP done, but never mind. Got greedy there a little bit. Okay, wow, actually, Great Combustion is such a good pyromancy. I'm not gonna lie. If I have to rate pyromancies in this game, yeah, I'm rating the, what do you call it, Great Combustion and Combustion as like S tiers in my opinion at this point. I mean, don't get me wrong, I already knew that they were S tier, pyromancies straight from the beginning, but yeah, now I feel even more confident in, saying that they are very much indeed the best pyromancies in the game. Like with their quick casting time and the insane damage that they're doing, yeah, very useful. Yes, their overall damage is not as high as something like Chaos Firestorm and all, but Chaos Firestorm only has like one use. Not to mention it's RNG based, whether you actually get a one shot on a boss or not. And the casting time is so long that, yeah, you'll probably just die. So yeah, I think the flexibility in using it, the only thing that it lacks is the range, obviously, because it's, effectively a melee, what do you call it, pyromancy spell, because of how low its range. Like I think its range is probably comparable to a dagger, right? At least that's what I felt. I felt like even this club had like a better range than the freaking Great Combustion. But yeah, I still feel like despite its lack of range, it's just a great pyromancy. So yeah, I think I can confidently say that, okay, what other, what do you call it, pyromancies are there for? So in Dark Souls games, it is always called Combustion and Great Combustion. In Elden Ring, this is called Catch Flame. And what do you call it? I don't know what it's called in Bloodborne or Demon Souls, if it is even in Bloodborne. But I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know much about Bloodborne. But anyways, alright, let's see. Okay. No lingering hitbox screwing me over there, alright, that's always good to see, but anyways. Alright, never mind. Yeah, I need to not get greedy over here, not gonna lie. Alright, you know what, let's just do one cast, I feel like, and then one cast and... what do you call it? Yeah, one cast and one dodge, I feel like. There are only like some attacks that I think I can... what do you call it? What do you call it? Yeah, I can do double, like for example when he does his one-hand slam. But anyways, Bloodborne barely has spells and they're only used through items. Oh really? I didn't really know that much. I don't really know much about Bloodborne. I've never played the game before. But anyways, hi Eric McLennan, welcome to the stream, my dude. You're just in time for me to, you know, start this stream. Honestly, we haven't done Manus too much. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not very familiar with Manus, personally speaking. But yeah, let's see how this one goes. But anyways, how's your, you know, Bloodborne run going? Are you gonna continue that Threaded Cane run? I saw a little bit of your stream and yeah, the ending is a little bit unfortunate given that, you know, your internet just abruptly got cut out. But honestly, you know what, unlike, you know, me and Arcane over here, at least when your internet got cut out, you don't, you know, suffer from lags and all that other stuff. Because yeah, that happens to us and that can definitely suck. Like my Gargoyles run that I did for this one, yeah, like my internet got... uh-oh. Never mind. Well, need to be careful where I'm rolling then, I suppose. But yeah, don't worry about that. But yeah, you're gonna continue that Threaded Cane run? Also, how are you liking the Threaded Cane? Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, the reason why I chose the Threaded Cane was because I thought that the Threaded Cane would be just like the straight sword, which to be honest, its moveset is pretty much the exact same thing as a, you know, what you call a straight sword from Dark Souls games. It has the same one-handed heavy. I think even its light string is the exact same as the straight swords. But yeah, that's basically what it was, because I didn't want to go with a, like, what do you call it, a strength when I, you know, tried Bloodborne for a little while. But yeah, what was your thought process when you chose the, what do you call it? I don't remember the axe's name exactly, but yeah. What was your thought process when you chose the axe? Oh yeah, yeah, sure dude, that's fine. At least you're, you know, hanging around for a little while, so, you know, that's always good to see. But yeah, hopefully your, you know, Airbnb's internet starts working fine again, so that, you know, we can see some streams again. But anyways, will you be looking to stream right now if you, what do you call it, your internet, you know, works fine? Uh-oh. Never mind. Yeah, I do remember Manus having this, what do you call it, jank, where sometimes you can just start the freaking 5-hit combo straight out of the bat. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I do remember this. Yeah, when I was doing SL1 on him first, because at that 5-hit combo, if you're not using a shield to block it, yeah, that's always a 1-hit KO. Although on SL1, yeah, like you really need good stamina to even survive the first 2 hits, because like, if you can survive the first 2 hits with the shield, you can always roll away from the third one, because he kind of delays it. But yeah. Alright, well, don't worry, we'll definitely find a way somehow to deal with that one. I think that's probably what we need to do, honestly, in this one. Just wait, what do you call it, like, you know, do one cast and then wait for what he's doing. And then if he's giving me an attack where I can use, what do you call it, Great Combustion twice, I think we definitely do him. But anyways, hold up. Okay, I am equipped with the Bellowing Dragon string. Okay, that's cool. I need to always check my items, because, you know, It has happened now multiple times in this stream where, I would be just doing a strat, doing a strat without the correct items. Where was that one time where I remember, I forgot to equip the freaking, dusk, this dusk crown over here? I don't even remember at this point. But yeah, I equipped the dusk crown and yeah, then the problem got immediately solved. But any freaking ways, alright. Honestly, you know what? Maybe the stamina consumption is a problem. Though I'm not gonna lie, we kind of need the flippy boy ring just so that, if he starts to do that 5-hit combo, we can... Oh wait, I forgot to trigger power within. Never mind. Also, wow, he stun locks you with that, okay? Didn't knew that one. Yeah, I could not roll because he stunned me over there with the hit. So I guess maybe we do need to do this boss hit less just normally to beat him. I think at this point we are in the, part of the game where, what do you call it, he will just KO you anyway if you get hit. It's fine. After all, that's the point of SL1, honestly. But anyways, also why have I equipped this shield? Although I guess it doesn't really matter, we're still light rolling. But yeah, let's just keep it equipped, I suppose. Although might also put this on the club, what do you call it, the club hand, right? Because, like, yeah, I think maybe putting this on the club hand makes a little bit sense, at least for the time when I'm using my great combustions. Because once that runs out, then we can definitely swap it out. But I'm not too sure. But anyways, I could use my, what do you call it, blacksmith hammer for this one. I'm not gonna lie, that may not do enough damage. Because, like, the club... Although, yeah, I think without, what do you call it, the humanity boost, I think it might just do more damage than the chaos club over here. No, I'm not too sure, because Manus technically is most weak to fire. So, yeah, maybe that is something that can help me out, although I'm not too sure. Okay, let's see. Okay. Cool. Okay, oh my god, I didn't even see that back. Alright. By the way, is it just me, or do people find Manus' arena too dark to actually sometimes see his attacks coming? It's something that I've always struggled with, personally, with Manus. I don't know if that's, something true for other people or not. Yeah, I feel like this arena is sometimes way too dark to actually see what the hell he's actually doing. Anyway, let's see if we can actually beat him. Although if I get too stuck over here, we can also try Calamite. Because, it doesn't really matter who we beat first. we need to beat both anyway, so, we can always switch things up. But let's hopefully not spend too long on mana. So I'm not gonna lie, we have only had like one run where the dude allowed me to take like half his HP, and even then, yeah, half HP, and then my great combustion is gone, and then I'm on like complete garbage damage with my chaos club over here. Honestly, I think maybe because the problem with chaos club is that it doesn't have any other scaling outside the humanity one, so I guess it might just be weaker than the... Although I'm not sure if I can even light roll with the blacksmith's giant hammer. I guess I should probably check that out real quick. If we can even light roll with this. Oh yeah, we can actually. Alright then. I guess, you know what, let's just roll with this for a little while. See if it does better damage. Because I think the reinforced club did like what? Let's see. I think it did around 159 damage, right? So let's see if, this one does better. But anyways, okay. Okay, oh my god. Yeah, this attack. Alright. Alright, I hope I didn't get hit. Also, yeah, this hammer is doing more damage. I saw that. Anyways. Okay, another hit. Okay. Okay, oh my god, how did he not hit me over there? Okay, never mind. Because he hit me over here. Alright, never mind then. Okay, is it possible to quickly swap to RTSR? If I'm doing something like this. Just doing this for testing. No, unfortunately, because my scroll does not work very well. Never mind. Okay, that strat won't work. I was thinking of doing that, where what you call it early on. What we're gonna do is use power within to, you know, spend our great combustions. And once power within has knocked us into low enough HP range, we quickly swap to the RTSR over the, you know, bellowing triangle string, and then yeah, we use our hammer. But honestly, we could just do some inventory management, you know, put our useless rings in the bottomless box, which would probably make it feasible. I think. I'm not too sure if that would be actually something that, you know, will come too much in play. But at least we now know that this hammer over here does more damage to Manus than the regular Chaos Hammer. Though Chaos Hammer would do more damage if I was to, like, you know, pop 10 humanities. But since I'm too bad at this fight currently, I'm not gonna, what do you call it, do that just yet. We're gonna do it once I have a clear vision of, you know, what I need to do to win. Or, you know, when I start to get close into this boss fight. But anyways, let's see. Oh wow, I didn't even notice that the, you know, killing her actually gave me a liquid humanity over there. Alright, I mean, that's definitely something I suppose, but anyways. Alright, now let's proc power within. Let's not forget this one. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I've been forgetting about this one, which is kind of bad. But anyways, okay, alright. Yeah, let's see how we do it, if we can do it. But anyways, alright. I'm pretty sure even if when he jumps towards you, what do you call it? Okay. Okay, oh my god. Get out of here. Yeah, by the way, this is the reason why we had the Flippy Boy ring on, because... oh wait. I messed up. Never mind. I forgot that I cannot use the giant, what do you call it, blacksmith's hammer in one hand, so... yeah, if I was to try and swing it, it will just, what do you call it, not give me a good animation. Alright, okay, you know what? Now forget that, what do you call it, damage with the, you know, min-maxing of damage, because yeah, I think that will just get me killed more than, what do you call it, then it will give me some good damage, essentially. But anyways. By the way, I have no idea what keeps dying. It hasn't happened every single time, but yeah, I think it has happened like at least 3 times at this point. Like, you know, something just randomly dies and gives me 600 souls. I think it must be one of those humanities, right? Either one of those humanities or those, you know, infected Ulasil people. I think one of them is like supposed to be following me from behind, but he probably just falls down into the abyss and just dies. Which honestly doesn't even make sense, because that dude is technically a creature of the abyss at this point. Sure, corrupted by abyss, but hey man, he still should, I think, be accepted by the abyss rather than, you know, just be finished off. But anyways, whatever, dude. Let's just do this. Yeah, let's go in then. Honestly, you know what? That probably is the most correct thing to do, is to just equip the Grass Crest shield on the, what do you call it, left hand, or like main attack hand. What do you call it? Okay. You know what? Wait a second. Okay, wait. What is he doing? Okay, never mind. You know, that's a bit weird. That didn't happen to me before. So what happens is that when Manus jumps towards you, yeah, if you get hit by his legs, the, what do you call it, the legs actually do have a hitbox. Like, you know, when he's in the air and you get hit by the legs. For some reason that was not happening before, but there it happened. I got hit once by his legs and then his slam landed on me. Alright, I mean, I knew that that thing exists, which is a bit of a problem, honestly, not gonna lie, but I was expecting that to happen sooner. Oh well, I guess now it has happened, so it is what it is. But anyways, by the way, for you know, people who have just joined in, I'm trying to, what do you call it, beat every single boss over here on SL1 without getting hit. So yeah, that's why, you know, I just basically throw the run if I get hit. But to be honest, in this case, Manus seems to like stun me with every single one of his attacks. So yeah, it really does not matter. So yeah, if I get hit, he'll probably just kill me anyway. But anyways, alright, out of here. Actually, you know what? Since this guy actually knocked me into RTSR range, let's try and use that instead. Alright, let's go in. Actually, did he even knock me into RTSR range? No, he didn't actually, never mind. Okay. Alright. Okay, oh my god. Never mind. Alright, well that was definitely weird, but anyways. Okay, oh my god, the RTSR's damage is insane, dude. But anyways. Honestly, you know what, maybe that's better. Rather than proc bar within, I think I should just proc RTSR instead. Yeah, we could definitely try and do that, honestly, now that I think about it. Hold on. So to proc this thing, first let's do this. Yeah, so that way our HP goes down. Then switch back to the RTSR. Right here. And then, well, we can use the symbol of Everest to, you know, reduce our HP while we are going over there. Honestly, now that I think about it, we could also just equip, what do you call it, Combustion or Firestorm as well. You know what, let me just try and do that. Maybe that actually just allows us to finish the fight. Because, you know, I think with those two combinations, we should be able, although to be honest, can we even get it off? You know, that's another issue that always arrives, you know, in situations like these. But anyways, okay. Okay, let's use Fire Tempest, why not? But yeah, honestly, I'm not really sure what's the difference between Fire Tempest and Firestorm. Does anybody know that? I'm not too sure if I can be honest. But anyways, okay, gotta do that ring swap thingy again. Okay, RTSR was above, right? Okay, there we go. And yeah, once the symbol of Everest has reduced my HP to RTSR range, then... Although I guess if I just take 4 damage, it should just, what do you call it, do the trick for me. Oh wait, I forgot this dude exists and I don't have the freaking, what do you call it, rolls anymore to survive. Okay, wait 1 second. Alright, can I even survive this fall damage? I don't know. Maybe I should just do this right before the boss gate arena, honestly, now that I think about it. Yeah, we can definitely wait till then to do it. Wait 1 second, where's my Dusk Crown Ring? I should probably remove all the other hats that I have. They're really not serving any other purpose. Anyways, By the way, what happens if I was to just run through that dude? Maybe that just triggers the RTSR for me as well. But anyways, alright, let's do this first of all. See if she drops anything. Although I'm not sure what these girls can actually drop. I think they can drop the... I think it's called the Ulasil Ivory Catalyst. I'm not too sure what the name is. But you can just buy that off from the, mushroom. Rather than, get it from her. So it is what it is. Okay, okay. Oh my freaking god. Yeah, if you directly fall, I think that's just a death. Oh, hi, Vinito. Welcome to the stream, my dude. Trying to get the, funnel. 3 bosses in the game right now, which are Manus, Calamite, and then Gwyn. And yeah, once we get these guys, yeah, that will be the end of this Dark Souls 1 SL1 run. I'm not gonna lie, Manus has been quite the pain to deal with. Because yeah, we have basically only had like 2 runs, basically, where he went to half HP. Yeah, other than that, he just KOs us immediately. So yeah, just trying to figure out how to deal with this. Though... I don't know, maybe if in the next half hour I can't beat him, I'll at least trigger Calamite and then, yeah, have some attempts on Calamite too. See if we can beat him. But yeah. Gwyn is a cake after that. Yeah, after Manus I have Calamite, so yeah, we need to deal with Calamite as well. After that will be Gwyn, like, because this is Dark Souls 1. If we beat Gwyn, we have to like literally start from the very beginning. Which is definitely a bit weird about Dark Souls 1. I think it's even in Bloodborne 2, right? Where if you beat the final boss, either... I don't remember the final boss's name, other than the Moon Presence. But yeah, once you defeat them, you are literally thrown into New Game Plus immediately. So yeah, there's that, I suppose. But anyways, okay, hopefully they let me proc RTSR real quick over here. Okay, let's see this. Okay, switch back to this. Okay, you know what? Nah, I don't think they'll let me, what do you call it? Use this. Alright, whatever. Okay, quickly. Okay, wait. Okay, never mind. I rolled to the wrong side. Alright, you know what? I think I have to proc this, RTSR thing. Before I even enter, or like, before reaching the fog gate area. Alright, I guess we can definitely try and do that as well, I suppose. So let me just do that real quick. Yeah, I should probably do a little bit better management on this inventory, just so that we don't struggle too much. But yeah, hopefully it shouldn't be that big of a deal. But anyways, honestly, you know what? I don't think we are even gonna use the glass skirt shield. So you know what? This gets... Although, does that even... No, that still doesn't allow me to... Yeah, fast roll. Okay, okay. Oh my god, I have actually taken too much damage to even survive the fall damage here. Okay, wait. Okay, what else can I equip? You know what? Let's just keep the reinforced glove. Because even if let's just say the chaos club is doing less damage, it's not doing less damage by a large margin. So yeah, let's just keep this one and see how much progress we can make. Hopefully we can end the game today, though I'm not gonna lie, I don't really get that much time on this day to stream. So yeah, honestly this week has been kind of busy for me, so just been feeling tired and all. So yeah, that's why I don't really stream that long. To be honest, my max stream, I think the max stream I have ever had was like a 4 to 3 hours. And even then I started really early on that one stream. But anyways, okay, you know what? Change this thing quickly to anything. Then go into the this thing. And I think that's what we need. Alright, let's see. Okay. Can we find a time to cast Fire Tempest? Now that's a good question. Let's see if he gives us a time. I think there is technically one, but let's see. Okay, yeah, this is the one. But yeah, I can't tell whether he's gonna combo it into something else. Okay, yeah, like for example here. Okay, let's see. Okay. I think this is the one. Let's see. Can we cast it? Alright, but I can't see what he's doing. All that only did 2280. Yeah, honestly, you know what? Maybe this is not even like, that good. Like Fire Tempest, I don't think will do it. Let us cast regular, combustion only. Honestly, that these two spells have just carrying the run, if I can be honest. We haven't really been making use of any other things because, well, they don't really help us that much. But anyways, yeah, let's just use combustion and this one. Alright. Yeah, I think these two are all we need, honestly. And obviously we need to proc our TSR again, so... You know what, maybe we don't even need to use the freaking helmet, now that I think about it. Yeah, because I think we'll just take the fall damage and that should alone be enough to, get me to our TSR range. So yeah, time to, keep grinding on Manus until we can find a run where we can defeat him. So to be honest, I think I just need to not get greedy on him and just, play carefully. I think as long as we do that, we're fine. Alright, I think just a little bit of chip damage more and we should be in RTSR range. I think we can just get this from the fall damage to his fog arena. But yeah, anyways. Oh yeah, thanks for, believing in me, dude. Though, honestly, you know what, I'm not too sure. Like, can we get it in this stream, though? I would at least like to get one of these, one of the two. Either Manus or Calamite on this stream. But yeah, let's see if we can get it. Yeah, I still have about, like, I would say around 1.5 hours of stream. So yeah, let's see if we can get at least one. But anyways, okay, hold up. Alright, yeah, that's enough. So yeah, I just need to, swap from the, RTSR to Dusk Crown Ring. Just so that my HP gets reduced. Okay, cool. Okay. Hey, that's one thing we figured out. Okay. Alright. Does he not get flinched, by the way? Alright. Alright. Any other attack? No. Okay, whatever. Okay, wait. Alright, roll through here. Uh-oh, okay. Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna lie, I always screw up the timing on this one. But my god, look at how much the Great Combustion is doing. Honestly, you know what? Maybe that is what we need to, beat this fight. Yeah, I think that is our vision. So we proc our TSR on the way to the fall damage. Use Great Combustion to push him to, lower phase. And yeah, or like, in the phase where he starts using his black magic. And yeah, then just basically watch out for his black magic. Honestly, you know what, maybe it's just sticking close to him should do enough. The only black magic that I feel like he can screw me with is the one where he just, throws them in front of me basically. Like, creates a giant wave of them. I think as long as he doesn't do that, I think we're just fine. Honestly, we may not even need all 16 combustions. So I can just maybe use one of these to deal with the woman over there. I don't even know what those, dark spell casting ladies are called. But to be honest, I think the club's running attack is also enough. Yeah, it costs stamina, but who really cares? Nothing will actually damage us if we can get her. Anyways. By the way, girl has not dropped a single thing for me right now. Definitely strange, I would say. Also, did I take more damage doing this run? I feel like I might just die to fall damage over here from this damage. Like that I've taken at this point. I'm not too sure. Let's see. Okay, no. We didn't. Okay, cool. Yeah, that should be fine. Alright. Okay. Okay, hold up. Okay, never mind. I early rolled. Yeah, this is a timing, attack. If we get this, we should be good. Honestly, this is the best attack to dodge because, yeah, this is the one that will give us the most amount of opportunities to, get off those great combustions on him. If we can actually, dodge it while we're close to him. Unfortunately, as far as I know, the lingering hitbox is also, like, larger the closer you are to him for that one. So maybe that's not feasible, but I'm not too sure. But anyways, okay, oh my god. Oof. By the way, how are you all doing? My week this time has been like really freaking busy. And so yeah, I haven't been able to even, edit through all my LPs that I've been uploading on the channel. But luckily I was able to edit some of them, so at least for this week I should be able to upload stuff. I just need to render them, which will probably take the entire day of tomorrow, but that's fine. Ain't like I'm streaming tomorrow. But yeah, I hope y'all, hope everybody else's week has gone fine. And hopefully my week this time also goes better than the last one, which was pretty busy, honestly. Just with work and all the extra stuff that I was supposed to do, which got delayed. So my weekend today was like involved with also with like 4 hours of just going back and forth between two places, which was pretty annoying. But oh well. Oh wait. Oh, okay. I thought that direct fall would just kill me, but never mind, it doesn't. Okay, it can kill me if I get stunned and those freaking humanity thingies, attack me. But anyways, okay, let's see. Okay, who? Yeah, we're playing with fire on this one. Anyways, alright. Okay. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I need to always be prepared for this attack. But by the way, I'm not gonna lie, it's still crazy to me that casting pyromancies in Dark Souls 1 does not cost any stamina. That's very weird, and that's not how it works in, any other Souls game, as far as I know. Although I'm not sure, is pyromancy a thing in Demon Souls? I don't think it is, right? Because Demon Souls' entire stick was, between soul arts, which are basically sorceries, and miracles, or soul miracles, or whatever they called it there. I don't even remember. But yeah, pyromancies in Dark Souls 1 are just that broken, apparently. They don't even cost stamina to use. Okay. Oh wow, we didn't even proc RTSR this time around. Okay guys, well, would you guys mind if I was to... Okay, no, they will mind. Yeah, they will definitely mind. Okay, well, that is not great. Okay, quickly switch to the freaking Dusk Crown Ring dude. Okay, never mind. Although, was I even equipped with it? I didn't see the... Oh wait, no, it was equipped. Never mind. I got confused over there because I didn't see the red aura trigger before. But anyway, how did I took like less damage over there? That was a bit weird. Oh yeah, by the way, I do not know if I mentioned this in the stream before this one, because yeah, that's where I was discussing the mundane red Titanite chunk grind that I was doing. But yeah, I actually have like 52 sunlight medals in this run right now. Yeah, because red Titanite chunks are apparently just that rare that, getting, I don't know how many, I think I got like 18 or something, or maybe 17. And yeah, like getting those many red Titanite chunks, actually, you know what, I think this is the reason why I didn't took enough damage, right? Because I didn't swap, oh wait, hold up, swap this. Alright, cool. But yeah, like, what do you call it, yeah, so apparently, just farming for 16 of those resulted in me getting 52 of these freaking sunlight medals. Which means you can actually, like, what do you call it, completely fulfill the quest for the Warriors of Sunlight Covenant. Heck, honestly, I have enough humanity to even, what do you call it, get the Dark Sword in this run too. Which, for those of you who do not know, you need to complete the quest of the Dark Wraiths Covenant, meaning giving them 30 humanity. But, I mean, hey man, that could be something that I guess I could just do for the memes, because, it's not like the Dark Sword is a very good item in the first place. But still, oh, okay, oh my god. Never mind. Okay, this time you actually managed to, what do you call it, follow me this far, huh? But anyway. Oh, you made it home, huh? How's the stream going? It's going exactly the way you left. Yeah, we're still struggling on Manus, though at least, you know what? I have a vision. You know? I have a vision on how to actually beat this boss. Now all we need to do is something that I like to call as getting over some skill issues. Yeah, that's all really now we're left with. I think what I have planned is probably gonna work as long as we can, get over these skill issues. Manus is the final boss DLC. Wait a second. Final boss for DLC, right? No. So after Manus, we also need to do Calamite. I did not do Calamite in the last stream, if you remember. I left that for this stream only. So after Manus, we'll try to do Calamite. By the way, that humanity scared the crap out of me. But yeah, we're gonna try and do Calamite. Okay, oh my god. But yeah, we're gonna do Calamite, and yeah, after that we'll do Gwyn, and then this run comes to an end. But anyways, dude, yeah, how did your Kazan run go exactly, Arcane, today? The time. Oh wait. Oh. My god, that has happened twice at this point. But anyways, yeah. So when I'm, just hopped into your stream to just say hello. Yeah, I was leaving, about to leave, what do you call it, for the work that I was supposed to do today. So after that, I could not really return because the work obviously took longer than expected. That's just the case. So honestly, I feel like with my life, people tell me, oh, this work, yeah, it's not going to take, more than 10 minutes or something. Yeah, it ends up taking 3 hours, by the way. And 3 hours of just the work. It takes also long to even reach the place where this work is supposed to take place, by the way. So yeah, that was definitely something. But to be honest, I'm just used to it at this point. Like, whenever somebody gives me a timeline of, oh, it will only take 10 minutes, I always assume that, this shit is going to take 2 hours. That's the same I, expect for job interviews as well, considering, when I, went for the interview for my very first change for the job. Yeah, the interview was supposed to only take like, I think, 15 to 20 minutes. They dragged that shit out to 4 hours, by the way. And that was ridiculous considering I had another interview planned on that same day. So yeah, like, always plan ahead, I would say, guys. Like, if somebody says, that, something is going to take 10 minutes or something, at least give yourself the, what do you call it, leverage of at least an hour or something like that. I think that's just reasonable. But, hey man, maybe it's just me. But anyways, it went good, dude. Just beat one boss and called it. Oh, alright, that's pretty cool. How is that, what do you call it, okay, oh my god, I forgot the freaking mechanic's name. But yeah, that thing that you were practicing for, yeah, how is that going? Are you able to, like, do it consistently enough? Okay, hold up. Okay, oh my god. By the way, he didn't even, what do you call it, do any 4-hour interview. Hopefully they treated you to lunch after that time commitment. No, I didn't. No, they did not. They did not, because, well, I was just like GTA 4. Because, like, the first of all, not only did it took 4 hours to, complete that stupid interview, but also, what do you call it, like, not only did it took 4 hours, but they also gave me a shitty offer. Like, they accepted me, obviously, but yeah, they also gave me a shitty offer. So yeah, I was basically like, politely declining them that, yeah, I'm not interested. And then I got, jobs elsewhere, last year. But then again, that's something that, okay, oh my god, I should have freaking swapped to the Dusk Sounding first. Never mind. But yeah, by the way, that's not even the 4-hour interview. Because, like, I remember that one because that was a waste of time. The current job that I have, yeah, that also was, actually, no, wait a second. This wasn't even a 4-hour interview. So what happened is that my interview had multiple rounds over here. And my first interview, like, the first round happened from, I think it took 2 hours. After that, they made me wait 3 hours so that, they can give me their final decision. And yeah, after 3 hours, they gave me, like, called me for another hour of, honestly, a wasteful interview time. Like, I don't think anything meaningful happened. Will I survive if I fall directly? I think that would just give me enough to where I can proc RTSR, right? Okay, yeah, perfect. Alright, yeah, that, you know what, that can work too, honestly. But yeah, anyways, okay, wait, did I? Oh yeah, no, I did. My god, I'm confusing myself. Always getting confused by, you know, whether I have equipped the freaking ring or not. But anyways, okay. Alright, alright. Okay, ignore that one. Alright, cool. Okay, whew. Okay, okay, hold up, hold up. Okay, alright, roll, 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 roll. Okay, whew. Okay. Okay. Alright, cool. Got it. Alright, cool. Still have 2 great combustions left. Alright, attack him. Alright, did that land? I didn't see. Oh wait, never mind, I got greedy. Alright, dude. Okay, you know what? Yeah, I got greedy over there. I think 1 cast of combustion should have been enough. But anyways, okay, okay. You know what? We definitely had the vision to beat this boss. I can at least say that much. But yeah. So my current company's interview, like, you know, it almost took the entire day to complete. But at least I got the job on, well, I would say a decent offer at the very least. It's still not an amazing offer, but then again, I'm on entry level right now, so I'm not gonna complain too much. Plus, hey, at least this company has, like, you know, decent reputation where I work, you know, in India. So at least it would, you know, it should be easy to get another job. I'm still currently looking for one. But yeah, I'm not gonna be, like, you know, serious right now, like, about, you know, finding another one. Because, like, you know, I was really committed to changing my job, like the previous one that I had last year. But yeah. But anyway, what about you, Arcane? Are you gonna, what do you call it, play Horror Night today? Or, like, you know, do you have any other commitments today? Okay, oh my god, my roll didn't come out. Oops. Actually, you know what? Let me just check if, you know, this input would even come. Okay, no, it does actually affect. Okay. A bit weird, then it didn't came out over there, but okay, whatever. Oh, you do plan on playing today, huh? Alright, nice, dude. Now you can actually make decent progress in that game, considering, you know, last stream we got you all the traversal abilities. So, yeah, now it's all about the matter of just, you know, exploring the entire map and just, you know, getting through the stuff that is in the game. So I think today's, oh, well, I don't know. Will it be tomorrow for you? I don't even know. But yeah, like, you know, in today's stream, you definitely can make some decent progress, honestly, not gonna lie. Also, my god, I always forget to freaking change this ring over here. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this is one of the reasons why on my Elden Ring run, I, you know, for the most part, just completely ignored, you know, doing, you know, min-max strats like these. It's pretty annoying to, you know, constantly activate your, you know, red tier stone ring range. But, oh well, I guess this is at least, you know, much more easier than whatever the hell I was doing in Elden Ring. But, anyways. On my end, the interviews I've had been long time-wise, but I have had to wait a month or so for a decision and then another half a month for my legal stuff to clear for work. Luckily for me, it didn't took that long. At least, you know, at least not at this point. For my brother, who is on a senior level, yeah, it has happened to him as well. I think one of the... Never freaking mind. But yeah, one of the companies he worked with, what do you call it? Yeah, it did took him like at least 3 weeks before he was actually cleared and he got his offer letter for the job. So yeah, wasn't exactly 1 month, but yeah, they can definitely delay that stuff. It usually happens on like big companies only. At least that's what I can tell you, because the current company that I work in is also kind of big in our country. And yeah, over here also it took me like at least 2 weeks before I was able to like what do you call it, clear myself enough. But yeah, but anyways, hopefully at least the job that you landed through this offer that you're talking about was good enough. Okay, what is he doing? Oh, okay, okay. Oh my god, get out of here. Alright. Alright, now what? Alright, cool. Okay, wait. Okay, okay, oh my god. Alright, alright. Okay, never mind. Oh, okay, well, nice dude. Nice dude. Hey man, at least I would say that it's definitely worth it if the job is good. Like, the weight shouldn't really matter that much. To be honest, the only time I would say that, a weight could really suck in a job is if your current job, what do you call it, kind of sucks. But yeah, hopefully that hasn't happened to too many people. For me, at least, it hasn't happened, but for my brother currently, yeah, he definitely struggles with this stuff because, yeah, he really hates his current job. So, yeah, he's been trying his best. He has, I would say, good qualifications to get another job, but unfortunately, he doesn't have the experience because not gonna lie, he got kind of lucky, I would say, in his early career. Though I do not know if you would call it unlucky or lucky, because, yeah, now that same luck is biting him in the ass. Because, yeah, he is jumped, I would say, to at least mid-level salaries. But yeah, because he doesn't have the experience to even be mid-level, yeah, he's not getting any boost further than that. And so yeah, he has to essentially work for a company that he really freaking hates. So that's kind of unfortunate for him. He's been trying though. Hopefully he gets a better job. But yeah, that's just how it is over here currently. Okay, okay, oh my god. Alrighty dude, let's see how this goes. Okay, okay, hold up 1 second. Okay, did he not took damage from that one? Okay, oh my god. I think I may have missed one of my great combustions on him, but I'm not too sure honestly. Okay. Alright, what now? Okay. Okay, oh my god. I thought he would do one of the other ones, but anyways. Hold on a second, guys. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Well, sorry for that one, guys. Had to do something over here. And yeah, now that's done, let's go ahead and try Manus once again. But yeah, anyways, hopefully I wasn't gone for too long. I didn't see how long I was gone for, but yeah. Anyways, let's see if we can get Manus. Okay, oh my god, where did this come from? Alright, alright. Don't need to, you know, what do you call it, proc RTSR that badly, dude. Oh well, at least not yet, but, you know, still, dude. Anyways. Yeah, honestly, you know what, at this point I don't even care if she gives me a drop. Although, she somehow gave me a liquid humanity. That's cool, I suppose. But anyways, okay, hold up a second here. Do this. And then do this. And yeah, now where's the land? Alright, got it. Hey man, if nothing else, at least now I know how to proc RTSR as quickly as possible. Which, hey man, that is always useful. But anyways, okay. Alright, cool. Any follow-up attacks to that one? Never mind. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this fight definitely feels a lot like a time-based fight, you know, where you need to know when to exactly roll. Because if you early roll, yeah, that happens. But anyways, as I was talking before, yeah, now I need to think about what I will do once I complete this particular run over here. Because yeah, now that I look at it, I don't think we'll be able to finish the game this stream, which is kind of unfortunate. But hey man, at least I would like to get at least one boss done. But yeah, what should I do after this? So my ideas were either do a base vitality Sekiro, run, and or an Argo 1 level, or Argo level 1 Lies of P run. You know, just see how you can actually even do it. Or we can do an illusory ring, challenge in Dark Souls 1. Or sorry, Dark Souls 2. Or, I don't remember what the fourth idea was. Half-Life crowbar only. You know, I think of it, I think as a kid I even tried to do Half-Life crowbar only. But there was something that prevented it from happening. I don't remember what it was though. Because yeah, in theory, 1 or 2. Okay, yeah, Half-Life 2 is not possible with the, crowbar only, simply because, well, your final weapon is the, gravity gun. The crowbar goes away. So yeah, you can't actually do the final section of Half-Life 2. Also, will these little guys give me... Oh my freaking god, look at the damage that I... Holy crap. Yeah, I think in Half-Life 1 it might be possible. I don't remember why I couldn't do it as a kid, because yeah, that's when I first tried to actually do, Half-Life 1 crowbar only run. But yeah, like in Half-Life 2 it's not possible because you can't beat the final boss. Not to mention you can't even beat the boss of the fourth, Vigor check passed. Well, Vigor check passed on the freaking, RTSR proc range. Unfortunately, skill check was not passed. So it is what it is. But anyways. Yeah, so in Half-Life 2 it's not possible. In Half-Life 1 it should be possible. I'm just thinking of what exactly could screw you over. Maybe it was Gonak that prevented me from doing it in Half-Life 1. Though it definitely should be possible, because I'm pretty sure you can damage. Because okay, in the remake Black Mesa, I'm pretty sure a crowbar only run is impossible, because Gonak freaking in the remake does not take damage from anything other than explosives. And of course the gluon gun. And yeah, you can't even defeat Nylanth without... Oh yeah, I think it was Nylanth that prevented the final boss of Half-Life 1 that prevents you from, beating the crowbar only then. Although, no, wait, you can actually destroy his crystals with the... Okay, I don't remember. Maybe it is possible to beat Half-Life 1 with a crowbar. But, yeah. It could be possible, but I'm not gonna lie, it's definitely gonna be painful as hell to do. Will I survive this jump, though? Okay, we did. Cool. Anyways, our TSR has been procced, so let's go right ahead. But yeah. Half-Life 1, honestly I'm not sure what a cool challenge run for Half-Life 1 would be. Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay, oh my god. Yeah, I'm not gonna can't really afford to miss these great combustions dude, but anyways. Alright. Okay, at least didn't miss that one, so that's good. Okay. Okay, who? Alright. Okay, whatever. Alright. Let's just roll away. Anyways. Alright, cool. Okay, never mind. I missed. And I missed my roll too. Pokemon Yellow, Pikachu only run. Bruh. What? Bro, we literally will lose on Brock only. Unless you allow me to over level to level 100 or something like that. If you allow me to do that, then hey man, then Pikachu maybe with quick attack can actually beat Brock's freaking ground types. Also, wait a second, where did I even jump to? Oh wait, oh my god, I completely lost track of what I was doing. But yeah, the only time I tried to do a single Pokemon only run was with the Darkrai in Platinum only. In Platinum, Darkrai only run. And what I was putting the restriction on myself was that if Darkrai faints in any of the battles, yeah, the run resets. So basically kind of like a Nuzlocke. And yeah, it was ridiculously hard. Like the, main time I just got, like in that run where I got stuck on was the 7th gym leader, the ice one. And the reason for this is because that dumb girl uses freaking Blizzard and her Frostlass has Snow Cloak. Not to mention her Abomasnow is also annoying as hell because it survives freaking, Darkrai's strong attacks. So that's pretty unfortunate. But yeah. I'll just type a bunch of random ones out right now. Not sure if any would be good. Bro, that's just how you decide challenge runs, dude. That's the correct thought process, honestly. So yeah, don't worry about that. Dark Souls 3 Magic Arrow, and you can only upgrade FP bar. I mean, sure. I'm not sure how, interesting a run with that, a run like that would be, honestly. And don't get me wrong. Okay, I'm just gonna be honest with you. What I'm trying to do is press both W and A so that I can do northeast roll. Yeah, that is not working. So you know what? Let's just focus on just one direction rolls. I think that's the best I can get. But anyways, yeah, I'm not sure how interesting of a run that would be. You level up only FP bar because that's kind of then just like SL1. But you only lose great heavy soul arrow. Actually, no, yeah, that won't be that difficult now that I think about it. Because yeah, in Dark Souls 3 you get a decent number of buffs, honestly, to make magic OP. But yeah. I mean, hey man, if you want to do some meme build, let's see, how many meme weapons are there? So, let's see, there are some really terrible weapons, obviously in Dark Souls 1 we had the Dragonbone Fist, absolute garbage. Then, what is the garbage weapon in Dark Souls 3? There's not really, shortage of those. Honestly, you know what, a crossbow or arrows only run? Now that sounds painful as hell. Not in Elden Ring, obviously, because in Elden Ring status effects are broken. Not to mention the, gimmick of bows and arrows having their damage reduced is not as, extreme as it is in these games. But yeah. Anyway, beat a Pokemon game with a gym leader's team. Okay, you know what? You might be actually cooking with that one, dude. No, that is actually a, fire idea. Yeah, that is cool. But yeah, now the thing is, which game should we do it in? And yeah, like which gym leader exactly? Because like here's the thing, if you want to take this challenge to an extreme level. Okay, oh my god, I thought he would do an attack. Okay, hold up. Alright, roll through, roll. Okay, dodge that somehow. What is he doing? Okay, cool. Yeah, okay, single direction dodges only. Cool. Get close to him. Alright, cool. Alright. Okay. Oh wait, never mind. He was doing the freaking forehead combo. But yeah, what do you call it? Region would be good for a challenge like this. I think the worst one that we can do is Johto, most likely. So yeah, I think Hardcore and Soul Silver would be like the worst games for this because, well, the freaking gym leaders don't even use the Pokemon of their own region. So yeah, like it won't even feel like a Johto game playthrough. But yeah, Dark Souls 1 to 3 shields only run. Oh, you know what? This is a painful ass run. Or it would be. However, you know what? I can actually show you this right here. So for a shield only run, do you know what you need in order to actually do a run like this? You need this specific shield right here. The Bone Wheel Skeleton Shield. So I don't have the stats to use this. However, this shield has insane bleed build-up, by the way. So if you want to do a Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, because like it's present in every single one of those games, yeah, you can use this shield to absolutely annihilate, what do you call it, any enemies that are vulnerable to bleed. Because yeah, bleed build-up on this shield is amazing. Not to mention in Dark Souls 1, what do you call it, you can also get the Crystal Ring Shield from the, what do you call it, Soul of Moonlight Butterfly, which is also a decent weapon, honestly. What do you call it? Fat Souls. Play a Dark Souls game and you have to always be at the weight limit to fat roll. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this challenge would be extremely difficult on Dark Souls 3. Like, very, very difficult. On Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 1, I think it's a little bit manageable, honestly. So yeah, not a bad idea, by the way. Like, these ideas are actually cool, in my opinion. Shields only run is definitely possible. And, okay, oh my god, I forgot to freaking... Actually, will you trigger this stuff for me? No. Okay, what about the kid, though? Can he do this? Okay, I don't think the kid would let me live, right? Let's see. Okay, the kid dude. The little one. Okay, oh my god. Yeah, I want the little one to, what do you call it, damage me a little bit so that I can maybe survive. Okay, never mind. Did not pass the vigor check on that one, but yeah. Fat roll only Souls Run. Yeah, I think it's like very much manageable in Dark Souls 1. Like I would say Dark Souls 1, this isn't even a challenge run. It's what you call as the typical strength build. In Dark Souls 2, this can be a bit of a problem, but honestly, only if you're counting the DLCs. I think rest of the time you're just fine in Dark Souls 2, even with the fat roll. Dark Souls 3 is where this is gonna absolutely crush you, and the reason is pretty simple: 0 poise. Dark Souls 3 just does not have poise, and yeah, not being able to, like, what do you call it, phase tank any boss, not even being able to get your own hits in when the bosses are doing like insane combos. Yeah, means that you pretty much have to, like, parry a boss, and if the boss is not parryable, well, all the power to you then. Because yeah, good luck, dude, because you're gonna need it at that point. But yeah, that's how I think fat roll only run would go in Dark Souls games. By the way, yeah, speaking of stream ideas, yeah, I've noticed that you have done, like, you have started to do streams of Final Fantasy X and that High Rush game. I forgot what the name of that game was, but yeah, like, so what, you're gonna shift them from LP to stream, or are you gonna still record LPs for them? That was something I wanted to ask you, actually. Okay, oh my god. But yeah. Time souls. Randomly select a time between 1 to 3 minutes for all bosses. All bosses or each boss. This how long you must not hit the boss and endure before killing a boss. Wait, what? I didn't really understand the premise. Like what? So, let's just say Manus over here. I give him 3 minutes. Am I just supposed to wait for 3 minutes, dodging his attacks, or just survive the fight, and then after 3 minutes I can start damaging him? Is that the challenge? Oh. Okay, well, that is definitely something then. So, if I, let's just say, give Manus 5 minutes, so I have to survive Manus 5 minutes, and then I can start doing damage to him. I mean, could be interesting, I suppose. But I'm not too sure. Yeah, that definitely could be interesting, I suppose. Definitely. Because, you know, I think what happens is that, for example, a boss like Manus, who does not allow you to, you know, basically allow you to put boosts on yourself, I think he will definitely make this harder. Because, yeah, like, he doesn't allow you to put boosts in the fight, and if you have to wait like 5 minutes before you can start attacking him, that means any boosting strategies you have is just essentially gone. So no, what do you call it, glass cannoning his ass to death. Yeah, that could be definitely something that is cool. But anyways, Final Fantasy is moving to a stream series. I'll probably pick another game to cover it. Oh, you know what, kind of makes sense, honestly. Yeah, I also, you know, feel like that the games like Final Fantasy and, you know, games that just take long in general. Like, for example, one of the games that I really like is Fallout New Vegas. But I just don't think that it's something that you can cover in an LP series. Like, you know, like what am I gonna do? Like every single quest? Like, you know, how am I gonna structure it in a episodic series? Honestly, that does sound like the kind of thing that you call it. You would be able to only do in stream, but even then, it probably would take very long. But yeah, anyways, beating a Pokemon game without ever visiting a Pokemon Center, Uncle Tony red candies are allowed and potions are allowed. Or you can visit a Pokemon Center to exchange Pokemon but never heal. Oh. I think I've heard of such challenges before. But I'm not sure if... I guess it could be possible. Because, like, here's the thing. For certain Pokemon games like Pokemon Platinum, this challenge would be, like, laughably easy. Because you can literally just fight. I don't know the rich kid and, you know, rich lady's name. But you can basically use the versus recorder, I think it's called. Or versus seeker, I think it's actually called, yeah. You can just use the versus seeker to just infinitely farm money. Like, that's how you, in that game, you buy the TMs from the game corner instead of, you know, actually doing the gambling stuff. So, yeah, I think depending on what game you do, it's either going to be, like, you know, laughably easy or it's just, like, impossible. Like, for example, Sun and Moon. Like, how the hell are you gonna, you know, get through Sun and Moon with a challenge like this? You barely get the avenues to make enough money. I guess you can do the, what do you call it, Ultra games because you had the Mantine Surf mini game, but yeah. I do not know if that challenge would be something, you know, interesting. Because yeah, it either would be impossible or it would be just easy as hell. Beat a Pokemon game with only baby oh my freaking god. You know, people are so crazy in the Pokemon community, they have done Nuzlockes, called Little Locks basically, where yeah, they do exactly that. Use only first Evo Pokemons to beat a game on a Nuzlocke. That's absolutely crazy. And by the way, those are hardcore Nuzlocks as well. So not the normal Nuzlocks where you would be allowed to use, like, you know, those things, the X items. So yeah, that would be an insane grind to do, by the way. If we're just talking about trying to beat the... Uh-oh. Never mind. But yeah, I think if you're just trying to beat the game, then I guess I can just over-level the baby Pokemon and that should be enough. But if you're doing it as a Nuzlocke, you know, with hardcore rule set, oh my god, that would be insane grind to get. Because yeah, you essentially need baby Pokemon with like perfect stats in order to even do a run like that. Okay, never freaking mind, dude. I'm not gonna lie, I never saw him do 3-piece combos with that attack. Alrighty, dude, alright. Oh boy. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, this stream has taken quite long now that I think about it. You know what? Maybe after a couple of times, a couple of tries, I think all I'll do is just unlock Calamite, and then we'll try and beat these guys on the next stream. Yeah, I think that's a reasonable thing to do. Honestly, I don't think we'll be able to beat Manus because, yeah, now progress is kind of halted at this point, I feel like. That's the thing about, at least for me, when I do challenge runs like these, is that, you would have a series or, you would think that you will be following a series where, you have good runs, but then you suddenly start to have bad runs, but then you start to go into average and then you just win, right? Nah, that does not happen for me. Sometimes I would just have a good run or two and then just beat the boss, or I could have good runs, then bad runs, then good runs again, and then again I would have bad runs, and then just in the middle I would just start to have good, bad, and then I would just beat the boss. That has happened to me. So honestly, I'm not sure at this point whether we will be able to beat the Manus in this stream. So I think that probably would be Hollow Knight Steel Soul, but you can only kill bosses / gauntlets. Bugs in the open world must be ignored. Bosses can be bosses can be killed, but or like the bugs in the gauntlets can be killed, but you can't kill any bug in the overworld. Would that run even be possible? Are there any, normal bugs that you need to kill not to even progress the game? I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of drawing a blank on that, honestly. How do I not remember this? Okay, wait. Right. Okay, oh my god. Whew. Okay, wait. Right, roll. Alright, whew. Okay. Don't like being on the edge, dude, but anyways. Alright. Okay. Alright, now we are on baby combustions. Okay, oh my god. The range is also like starting to fall apart. Okay. Right, anyways. Alright, Alright, okay. Okay, greed. Oh, finally. Yeah, see, told you. You would have bad runs, good runs, bad runs again, and you just beat the boss then. Oh my freaking god. Yeah, see, this is what sometimes, is dumb about challenge runs. You just beat the boss like that. But anyways, this girl is probably fine, but there's something I want to really try. Not because I'm some weirdo or something like that, but curiosity is a little bit peaked over here. So we gotta test this stuff out. Wait, seriously? Well, that was disappointing. But anyways, a fun fact about Manus' arena? You see this right here? This looks like a coffin. And if you know Manus' story includes the Ulasil's people overturning the grave of a dead primeval man. And it's believed that this right here is the grave of, Manus. The grave that was overturned by the people of Ulasil. And then, whatever Darkstalker Kath made them do, turned Manus into the monster that we saw over here. But yeah, any freaking ways. Alright, you know what? That's amazing. I will absolutely take that progress as well. But anyway, where are we supposed to go now? Here, right? I think so. Let's see. But any freaking ways. Alrighty, dude. Okay, that's amazing. At least I got something done in this freaking stream. I'm not gonna lie, I was starting to lose hope. But hey, man, sometimes that's exactly what you gotta do. Lose hope, and then the game is like, alright, you know what? We have crushed your hopes and dreams. Now we'll just let you win. Because yeah, we are sadistic. Or at least that's what some people want you to believe. Obviously, that's not the intention, but it is what it is. But anyways, time to meet the fourth and... oh wait, actually we never even met the girlfriend of Artorias, right? Well, we'll meet her in a second, but first let's talk to the greatest 360 no-scope shooter in this entire franchise. And skip his dialogue just like my buddy Arcane does, because, we don't care about the lore, and if anybody cares, well, just ask. But any freaking ways. Alright, anything else that we need any here? No? Alright, just... alright, there we go. Yeah, that's good enough. Alright, cool. And yeah, now... well, time to do one of the most bullshit things in this entire game, but oh well, it's kind of needed. So what can you do, I suppose? But anyways, okay, let's continue to... okay, you know what? I'm just gonna give myself the Chloranthy ring here. By the way, Chloranthy ring is much better than the Weed Shield, if you can equip it, obviously. And obviously only in this game. In the other games, the Weed Shield is not that behind. But anyway, there is Artorias' girlfriend. You know what? Sure, why not? We can't make use of any of these items anyway, so you know what? Let's just live her, let her live happily, I suppose. But yeah, anyway, what was that? San Andreas pistol only run. Yeah, that run won't work. And the simple reason for that is, well, are you going to San Fierro mission? Yeah, you gotta burn weed in that. So how can you do that without the freaking flamethrower, dude? And there are no flares in the game, so... yeah, it is what it is, unfortunately. But anyways, anything else that I can buy? Should I buy some of these? Could do that, honestly, but I don't think we need... although maybe in this fight we kind of need it, right? These, what do you call it, green blossoms? Yeah, they can give you like an insane... what do you call it, an insane amount of... stamina recovery. For the time they're active. So you know what, let's just buy some, why not? Not like I'm gonna need, any of this stuff anyway. But anyways, okay, so Calamite, because he's a dragon... no dragon these nuts jokes over here, guys, please. Yeah, he's weak to lightning. And, yeah. He's also weak to strike, because, yeah, dragons are scaly creatures. Scaly creatures don't like, hammers. So yeah, we're gonna be using this. Well, if we end up using this, that is. Personally, I feel like the great... although no, I think for this boss, I have to do it this way, right? Because, yeah, there's no way I can beat the freaking Calamite. Okay, wait a second, this freaking dog. Oh, what? Okay, you know what? Never mind. Okay. Yeah, stop resisting, dude. Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of these freaking dogs because, yeah, I don't have the stamina to run away from them entirely. But any freaking ways. Alright. Okay. Okay, oh my god. Timing on this dog's attacks is like crazy. Also, wait 1 second. We don't need this, silver pendant anymore. So let me just remove that real quick. Alright. Alright, cool. And yeah. Now time to freaking move. And yeah, so yeah, pistol only run is in San Andreas is impossible. Not to mention, there are also like missions like tagging up turf where you don't even need to kill anyone. So yeah, like, you can't do that with a pistol either because you can't tag things with the, what do you call it, a pistol. But anyways. By the way, thanks a lot, Arcane, for the ideas. Those are definitely appreciated, dude. Heck, many of them were actually kind of useful, what do you call it, pretty cool as well. But anyways, okay, where is this stupid bat? Yeah, there he is. Yeah. Come on, dude, just finish this because, yeah, fun fact, Hawkeye Goff will not freaking shoot this freaking thing unless you die to this thing over here. Why is that the case? I have no freaking idea. But yeah, this is a necessary death, so, get this garbage out of here. Okay, oh my freaking god, dude. Alright, wait a second. Township, right? Yeah, township. Alright, cool. Yeah, get me out of here. And then, before we move on, yeah, sit over here so that we respawn over here. And yeah, then let's go back and, yeah, have... or like, let's go ahead and see the greatest 360 no-scope in Dark Souls history. But anyways, by the way, yeah, something that I would definitely like to clear up over here. A lot of people in the Souls community believe that apparently Executioner Smo is one of the 5 Great Knights of Gwyn. Yeah, sorry guys, but there are only 4 Great Knights of Gwyn, and Smo is not part of the group. The 4 members of that crew are Mr. Hawkeye Goff over here, the greatest 360 no-scoper of this entire franchise, Knight Artorias, his girlfriend over there, whose name I forgot, and, of course, their captain, Ornstein, or Pikachu as most people like calling him. How do you know this? Well, the reason why you can tell that is because of these rings over here. Because, yeah, these rings, the Hawk Ring, the Hornet Ring, the Wolf Ring, and the Leo Ring, were only distributed to the Great Knights of Gwyn. And yeah, far as I can tell, none of those rings have anything to do with Executioner Smo. So yeah, sorry guys, but Executioner Smo is not a freaking... what do you call it? Yeah, he's bothering me, dude. But anyways. No, right? Oh wait, never mind. I freaking messed up. Okay, wait 1 second. Let me just talk to him again. Oh wait, hold up. Okay, never freaking mind. I messed up. I should have listened to the freaking dialogue. Alrighty, dude. Okay, let me just freaking... Actually, you know what? We have like 99 of these bones. When am I gonna pop them? Yeah, let me just pop them right over here, and yeah. You know what? Let's just do this too. Just to, ensure that he freaking... Don't tell me I have to die to Calamite again just to freaking trigger that stupid dialogue. I remember that used to be a thing, but I don't know if that's true or not. But yeah, let's see. Okay, thank God. Alright, you know what? I've been skipping all the cutscenes, but honestly, this one is just way too great to skip. So you know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and watch the greatest 360 blind no-scope in all of Souls history. Yeah, dude. And by the way, for those of you who do not know, Hawkeye Goff's helmet that he's wearing, well, that helmet actually makes him blind, so he can literally see nothing, which is why he was actually struggling to pick up his bow over there, because he could not see where his bow was. And yeah, this dude wants us to believe that he can actually shoot down that bat from like 2 miles away. And the dude freaking succeeds in that, by the way. Yeah, like, this is the strange world of Dark Souls, guys. Dude cannot tell where he has put his bow, but he can easily tell where a freaking dragon flying like 2 miles away is, without even looking at it. I don't even know what to call that, honestly. Like, what would you call it? I guess, people have different talents, I suppose, You should have hit him that he's done. What? You should hit him now that he's done. Honestly, we could just give him the same treatment that I gave to his brother, the last giant. Which, honestly, you know what? That's crazy that he didn't ask. Hey, you know what? This hammer that you're using over here, this belonged to my brother. What happened? How did you get this hammer? Like, is my brother not hammering anymore? We don't talk about that. But yeah, I think we can basically give him the same treatment as well if he starts asking too many questions. But anyways. Alright. Let's reunite them. Wow, Arcane is today in his evil arc, huh? Damn, dude. Also, by the way, look at this body right here. This is the body that Artorias throws at us. For some reason, it's not present at the time when we fight Artorias, but it is present once he dies. A bit weird if you ask me, but any freaking ways, dude. Don't worry, we'll reunite him, but first let's, see if we can actually deal with this freaking bat. Which, by the way, guys, are we trying to get the Obsidian Greatsword? If you don't know what that is, it's the tail weapon of Calamite. literally one of the most prized possessions in this entire game because yeah, Calamete's tail is ridiculously hard to cut. I personally find Seed's tail to be harder to cut without, without doing the freaking crystal, what do you call it, the crystal glitch or glitch? No, the crystal trick. Because yeah, you trick Seed into breaking his own immortal crystal, which stuns him, and then you can cut the tail off. For this boss, on the other hand, yeah, you just basically have to raw dog it. There's like no easy way of getting the tail cut. But anyways, you know what? I'm just gonna only try this boss like once because yeah, it has gotten kind of late for me, so I'm just gonna end the stream over here. Unfortunately, couldn't beat the game today, but it is fine. We'll be spending a long time on this boss as well, I'm pretty sure, because yeah, I mentioned this multiple times during my, series or the streams previously. But yeah, this was the hardest boss for me on SL1. This boss right here. This boss was absolutely ridiculous. Okay, do your freaking double swipe. That garbage attack that got me multiple times, by the way. Yeah, this stupidity. Okay, wait. Oh, wait. Here we go. You know what? My god, that does absolutely nothing. Okay, wow. He actually did not... Okay, cool. Okay, oh my god. How he has not hit me over here. Okay. By the way, let me just... No. That's not what I want to do. Never freaking mind. I got the freaking jump. But any freaking ways. You know what? Sure. Let's, before we end stream, give Arcane his wish, I suppose. Okay, so for this one, I don't know how much HP Hawkeye Goff have, so this might actually turn out to be a disaster, but you know what? Let's just try it anyway. So what we're gonna need is this right here. And now, remove this. Then we put on this right here, and where is this thing over here? Okay, yeah, here we go. Yeah, let's, reunite Hawkeye Goff over here too. Why not? But any freaking ways, first let's do that. Then put back my boy RTSR, over here. Okay, oh my god, not that one, dude. This. And yeah, let's just have the helmet on just so that we can have our HP reduced. And yeah, let's see if we can actually reunite him with his brother. The way his brother met, the afterlife, I suppose. Or whatever you want to call the afterlife in this game, because technically, is there even an afterlife as long as the, fire is not linked? I don't really know, if I can be honest. You guys tell me that, but anyways. Okay, oh my god, I'm not gonna lie, one useful item for, maybe proccing the RTSI is the Chaos Blade. That might be useful. But anyways, okay, am I procced with this thing? Yeah, I am. Okay, perfect. Time to put on our, pretty princess helmet. Or, pretty princess crown. And yeah. So, this is how you reunite these two brothers. Hey, Hawkeye Goff, it seems like you missed one of your coins over here, dude. Hold up, let me pick it up for you. Wait, did that not work? Uh-oh. That did not work, dude. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, never mind. It did. Hey, don't worry, Hawkeye Goff. Yeah, there you go. That's your freaking coin. Also, I missed his freaking item because, yeah, I died. Thank you, par with it. But yeah, on that note, I think I will just call this stream right here. So yeah, if you guys hung out during the stream, then yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you had a fun time. I had a fun time trying to, beat Manus. And yeah, hopefully we had the same type of same type of fun time with Calamite 2 on the next stream that will be happening next week. But yeah, until then, yeah, do let me know, by the way, what other streams that you would like me to do after this one, because yeah, I have to still decide. Also, would really like to squeeze in one Pokerog stream this month, but yeah, I want to do that after I beat this game on SL1. So yeah, until then, have a great rest of your weekend, everyone. If your Valentine's night is still not upon you, hope you have a great Valentine's night as well. May both of you, both you and your partner have a great life up ahead, and also this great special day. And yeah, I'll catch you all in the next one. Have a great one, everyone.